Assalamu alaikum. Hello, California, and greetings from Dubai. A quick market update from the Middle East. In a recent survey by YouGov, 46% of Middle East luxury travelers are expected to make a trip this year in 2021. That's people that travel either with first class or business class and stay at five-star hotels. In even better news, 31% of them said that they will travel twice in 2021. In other great news, airlines from the Middle East with direct flights to California are coming back online. And with regards to COVID, the Middle East and the UAE in particular has one of the highest rates of testing in all of the world, and all the countries in the region have started rolling out their vaccination programs. And as you can also see, we're extremely good at social distancing. It's my great pleasure to introduce to everyone Bob Kabley, who is the Senior Vice President of Online Business Development and Emirates Holidays. Welcome, Bob.
Thank you very much. Nice to be here.
Thank you. We have a couple of quick fire questions that we would like to sort of like spring on you, if that's okay.
I've got no choice.
No, you haven't. So we'll see how we go, okay? So the first one is, what's your favorite food?
Food, spaghetti bolognese.
Okay, yeah. And have you been to California?
I have.
Okay, so good, you passed. We can continue going forward. And what's your favorite memory of California?
I think it involved a mouse, who's quite iconic. Yes.
Perfect.
So, yes, that was very nice meeting family out there. So I've been a number of times. Yeah.
Wonderful.
So different memories of different trips.
Fantastic.
So, yeah.
That's great.
Beautiful place.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And we're really special and really thankful for your time today. And I know that everyone in California is especially eager to hear how Emirates Holidays is going forward, and especially with regards to the outbound market here from the Middle East and how things might be progressing in the year and the next years ahead. Do you have a couple of thoughts that you might like to share with us?
Yeah, I think one of the things, particularly from this market, is there's a perception of luxury. I think what people are actually looking for is a value proposition, a good value proposition. So there's a multitude of sectors and segments that travel. So for example, we see people traveling in economy and staying in five-star hotels. We see people traveling in business and staying in more economical hotels. So I think, yes, there is a luxury kind of element, but I think there's a significant number of wider elements that we need to consider in terms of travel. So I think, we've got people are now looking for more bespoke or perhaps smaller hotels, more intimate in the current climate and things like that. We saw a lot of staycations here. We were quite agile as Emirates Holidays to do that. But the theme was around staycation until your next vacation.
Right.
So we work with global brands that may have a presence here in the Middle East or UAE, and also out wider, for example, in the US or across the world. And we saw that as very popular. And I think that will be reflective in terms of the staycation of what people do for the vacation.
Right.
So I think we saw a lot of demand for 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom villas, larger apartments for families. So I think that will be one of the trends where we'll see large group movements of families travelling. So we'll need to consider things that kind of cater to that demographic, if you like. I think in the coming year, we've also seen a strong kind of interest in things like fly drive and self-drive holidays, which again was quite topical for places like California.
Right.
What we had previously was a fairly one-dimensional offering, but we've taken a lot of time to kind of improve our narrative around this, the descriptions of each leg of the journey, the imagery, and generally the more intuitive flow of what people are going to be doing. Coincidentally, we've got a lovely 14-day kind of West Coast and a bit inland tour.
Right.
And again, we've really improved that so much so that I actually feel like, it's next on my list to do, maybe this year or next year, depending on how things pan out. So I think that's a real focus area for us as well.
Oh, that's fantastic. And how do you sort of see in general outbound travel from the Middle East? Obviously, we're in COVID at the moment, but as borders open up, how do you see that outbound travel coming back?
Yeah, we've seen pockets of demand. So the moment places open up, we particularly saw very strong demand from the GCC to the Indian Ocean. Mauritius and Seychelles opened to a lesser degree, but to the Maldives, we saw bookings were actually up in the last 3 months or last 4 months compared to pre-COVID times.
Wow.
So appreciate it was fairly limited destinations that people go to, but the actual demand was huge. So I think that will be reflective going forward as more and more destinations open up. I think we will see a huge pent-up demand for travel in general. And obviously GCC is part of the customer base of the global base. So I think GCC customers are looking to travel, and I think they will bounce back quicker. I think the appetite's there, they want to travel. It is a certain segment where they've got the capability and the means to do so. So I think the more And globally, wherever destinations open up, and they're traditionally areas that people wanted to go to, I think we'll see a faster acceleration from this region in terms of outbound travel, including the luxury sector.
Fantastic. Now, Emirates and Emirates Holidays has been a great friend and partner to Visit California and various California partners. Is there something special you would like to, a message you'd like to share with all our friends back in California?
Yeah, I have put a little poem together.
Oh, wonderful.
So I thought I would go with this. So
Awesome.
Here we go. Greetings to you all at the California tourism industry on behalf of the Emirates Holidays team here in the sunny UAE. I visited California when I was a little boy, and it was like all my dreams had come true. I still remember that trip, and especially one of the places I visited. Magic is a clue. My next wish is to take my children to experience the same as I. At the moment, the closest I've come is watching Cobra Kai. These are tough times for all of us in travel and hospitality, but we must keep the faith and things will pick up, hopefully. I'm personally confident that if we keep focused and don't let things slack, then in the words of a famous governor, we'll definitely be back. So there you go.
Awesome. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Never expected we were going to get a poem today, so I'm over the moon. No, it was awesome. Bob, thank you so much for your time. We really, really appreciate it, and all the very best, and we hope to see you in California again soon.
Thank you very much, and look forward to trying to get there as soon as I can.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We love you, California!
Dreaming of seeing you soon.